Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back and I'm ready to show you guys pretty much just updating you guys on my whole makeup routine. I've done so many different things now. I've changed it up a little bit. I have new favorite products that I really like, and I would love to share with you guys what I think and how I use them. Today I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of a colorful eye and just do maybe like something glowy on the skin. But yeah, let's get started. This part has not changed. I still start with my eyebrows and then I do my eyes and my skin. So for my eyebrows right now, I just use a pencil, which I think the last time I still used a pencil, but I think I was using the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Now I'm using Anastacio. So I use my Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. And I have actually really been loving this pencil. At first, I thought it was a little too stiff, but I actually really like it now. I just always start with the beginning of my brow, and I kind of, like, I press down on the pencil and I swipe up like that. So it kind of, oh, I'm not even doing it. Press down and I swipe up to kind of create like little hairs like that. I get asked how I do my brows. That's why I'm kind of going through it and kind of talking about it a little bit. Actually, this is my least favorite part of doing my makeup. I actually hate doing my brows. That's usually why in the last couple of videos I haven't really shared what I do or how I do it. This is my favorite brow. This one is like my problem child. It's awful. It's probably because this is like my bad side. No, this is my good side. What the heck? That's weird. I'm gonna take a little sip of my wine. So after I do my brow, I actually go in with my Anastasia Highlighting Duo Pencil, which is this one. It comes with the shimmery side and then the matte side. So the shimmery side I actually don't use as much. I use the shimmery one sometimes. Most of the time if I'm using it, it's probably because I did an all matte eyeshadow. So it kind of gives it like a little pop. So I just use it to kind of carve them out a little bit. I also will do foundation too. I'll grab a little bit of my foundation and just carve out my eyebrows. So I'm actually gonna put some eye cream. I recently just bought the Moisture Surge eye cream and it's really, really nice. It is like super lightweight and it's more of a gel consistency. So it actually grabs on to your concealer really, really well. I just use one little pump for both eyes. I usually do this first, but I totally forgot. I kept thinking like, oh man, why does my eyelid feel so dry? But that's why. So now I'm gonna go in with my primer, which is my concealer. Probably should have waited a little bit, but whatever. This beauty blender, I was so excited to buy it because I was like, oh my gosh, it's pink and it's kind of like marbled, but it honestly, like, I don't know the texture of it. I mean, people said that all the beauty blenders are made out of the same sponge and I don't know what, but I swear some of them feel softer or they're more bouncy. I don't know if that's true that they're all made with the same thing or if they're all exactly the same. But that one is like really weird. Like, it's not as bouncy. It's actually kind of stiff. But the blue one, that's like sapphire, that one's the bomb. That one's my favorite, but that one was limited edition. So now I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna use Riviera for the most part, but I want to use this pinkish corally color from the Prism palette. This palette is actually discontinued, so I'm sorry, but that's just the color that I really like. So I would just use anything that's kind of similar to that color. And I'm just gonna pop this on my crease right here. So I kind of just want that chilling in the background. I really don't want it to be too intense. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the Riviera palette. I've actually been really liking this palette a lot. I just recently got it, but the colors are beautiful. I honestly don't think you can go wrong with an Anastasia palette. So I'm going to grab a little bit of Coastline and a little bit of Bahamas. Bahamas is really intense. So you want to be a little careful with it. This isn't something I do every single day too, so I'm like, I want to play with it. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this color right here. That's kind of like the normal color from this palette. All of them are kind of crazy. And I have been loving this little, I don't even know what it is. It's like an applicator from NYX. It's silicone. This part is silicone, so it grabs your shimmers so freaking well. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna grab it. Look at that. It grabs it so well. And it applies it perfectly. So I'm not gonna go all the way because I'm still gonna do color on that side. This color is honestly so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab Monte Carlo. Is that how you say it? Monte Carlo? I suck at pronouncing things too, so I'm gonna grab a little bit with my little M507 brush. And I love this little brush because it fits perfectly right in here. It's awesome for like a halo effect. And as you can see, I'm kind of creeping it up in here so that it's like a really, really soft transition. Now I'm gonna, oh God, what the heck? I'm gonna grab the hummus. It's super neon color. And I'm just gonna tap it in here. Like really close to my lash line. I'm gonna do it on the other side as well. This color is so beautiful, I love it. And then I'm gonna start buffing that off, kind of smudge it. Then after that, I'm gonna grab Palm, which is this dark brown. And I'm gonna grab that same brush. Honestly, this is my favorite brush for like my outer corner. It works for so many different things. I don't want to go too dark with it. I'm just adding a little depth. And I'm leaving that neon just the way it is. If anything, I'm going to add a little bit more. Cool. So now I'm going to grab a coastline. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit right in here. Honestly, the thing that takes the longest in my makeup routine is my eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna finish my eyes, I'm gonna do my eyeliner and my lashes, and I'll be back. And I'm back, my lashes are on. These are so big and fluffy. They're really, really pretty. I'm just not used to like having such large, long lashes. Usually they're a little bit shorter, but I think they look beautiful. I bet they're gonna photograph really nicely too. If you guys are interested in the style, it's by Flutter and Love Lashes. This is in the style Anna, and the packaging is adorable. Like, I love that everything's rose gold. As big as they are, you would think that they would be really heavy, but they're actually really, really light. Like, I can hardly, I mean, when I blink I can feel them, but they're so lightweight. So yeah, if you guys are looking for some fun, fluffy, flirty lashes, check them out. So now for my face, I'm gonna prime my skin with my Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. And this is like a moisturizer and primer all in one. It's super cool. Definitely recommend this if you're like combo. The foundation I'm gonna use, so sad, but I do love it a lot, so that's why I'm gonna show it because I've been using it so much. It's Confidence in a Foundation. If you didn't get to try this, I'm so sorry. They just recently, It Cosmetics, by the way, I didn't even mention that, but they came out with this about 2 months ago and they actually discontinued it, so sad. It works really, really well. I actually just taking this off because they're bugging me. I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to use my beauty blender and I'm going to wet my beauty blender with my Farsali. I suck at saying that word, but I damped it a little bit and I'm just going to press my beauty blender just so it gives me a little bit of a glow and a little bit of hydration. Now I'm going to use my Becca corrector. They don't even make this anymore, guys. Wow, I'm just showing you guys stuff that doesn't even exist anymore. Wow. There's so many color correctors nowadays. So the next one I'm gonna get is actually gonna be the Lancome one, because that one comes out in a squeezy tube. So I think that would be really nice. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, Shape Tape, light medium, Balm, my favorite. Shape Tape is, man, she's a good one. She is a good one. And I don't think they'll discontinue it anytime soon. That would honestly be so dumb if Tarte does that. And to blend out my under eyes, I love to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the color medium. It's such a creamy powder that it like really melts onto the skin, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. Now I love my Bye Bye Pores powder. This is one of my favorite translucent powders. If you haven't used it before, you should definitely try it. It truly minimizes your pores, but it won't clog them up. Now I'm gonna highlight my face. So I'm gonna use my little brush. This one's by Ulta, but this one's by sorry. It's exclusive to Ulta. It was like in a little kit, but they don't actually sell this one individually, which I wish they did because it's so perfect for highlighter. It just, it applies it so nicely. So I'm gonna use my BritnyMurilloBeauty contour palette. This contour color is my favorite, and I'm so sad that I'm running out, but the highlighter is actually really nice. She actually did a really good job with her contour palettes. I haven't used her lipsticks before, and I thought they were nice, but her contour palette is so good. I always put a little bit on my chin because I'm like, why not? Look oily, like, you know? Just look like a little grease ball. Why not? So now I'm gonna grab my beauty blender again. I'm gonna put this spray. It's the Rose Gold Skin Mist. My best friend Kimmy bought it for me, and Kimmy, I love it. It's so good. And I always do this. This is just the way that I like to do my face. I always highlight first, because I feel like when you highlight first, you're going to go in and do your contour and then your bronzing and then do your blush, but you're putting everything on top of your highlighter, so everything just looks softer, especially your highlighter. Sometimes when you do everything and then your highlighter just looks like a stripe, and I used to be about that life, but I've moved on. I'm just not about that life anymore. I'm just like, hey, Brit, be a little bit softer. I'm just kidding. Then I'm gonna go in with the KKW. I'm just gonna go in and bronze my face. So I do a little bit on my chin too, and then I drag it down like across my jawline. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my my bottom lashes. For some reason, my favorite brush to use for my bottom lashes are the ones that come with the Anastacio palettes. It comes with this little small brush, but it's so great for the bottom lashes. Like, it just fits perfectly. So I'm going to grab Coastline and Monte Carlo. So now I'm going to grab my little pencil brush from Sigma, and I'm going to grab Palm, which is that dark brown. Guys, I want to start watching, this is so random, but I want to start watching a new show. So if you guys have any suggestions from like Netflix or Hulu, will you guys comment down below? Cool. So now for my blush, I've used this blush for such a long time now. It's probably been like almost 2 years. It's called Gingerly, and it's by MAC. It's one of my favorites because it's such a pretty peachy color. And honestly, I totally should have used a pink blush, but I didn't. It probably would have gone better with this eye, but whatever. We are going to finish off the face with the Dewy Set Mist by Anastasia. It's their new setting spray, and I love it. It has kind of like a spray, sort of like the Fix Plus by MAC, but I love this formula more because it feels a little more hydrating, and I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. And it smells like coconut, but like vanilla too. It smells so amazing. I'm gonna go in and do my lip, which today I'm gonna use Fenty, and this is in the color Unbutton. It's kind of a really pretty peachy nude color. Hold on. I'm gonna use my lip liner first, actually. This is Frenchie by Morphe. Alrighty guys, so this makeup look is done. I finished my lip. That was a little bit hard because I used a lip liner that didn't match my lipstick. I guess it works for the video, but in real life, I probably wouldn't do that. I actually really liked how this eyeshadow turned out. I really like the lashes. They feel really lightweight. So if you guys have any suggestions for any future videos, or if you guys just want to comment, of course, you're so welcome to do so. Don't forget to like, and absolutely do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.